So I'm going to keep it really simple about this religious group or religion I grew up in. The Exclusive Brethren are about 140 years old. So my parents have been in it, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, so it's generational. They are very homophobic, extremely homophobic, very pro-men, like men are first, women are second. Women, you know, are there to basically cook, clean and have babies. And they limit education. They do not like, university is not allowed. They have their own schools, so primary and high school, and their own businesses where you work within those businesses once you leave high school. I did not grow up with music unless I created your own, like playing the piano. You do not grow up with books or magazines unless it was purely educational for school. You do not grow up with internet, and the internet they have now is like communist internet where it's like you can get banks or the opening hours of a shop, but approved shops. And they have their own telecommunication system, so their own phones that are all protected and like you'd give to a child kind of thing, not even. And they have their own laptops, computers within their own corporation that protects and, you know, dictates what you can and can't do. I went to church every single night of the week from Monday to Friday at around 6 p.m. And then Saturday morning church was a 10 a.m. service, and Sunday was a 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. service, then a 10 a.m. service, and then a 3 p.m. service, and then a 5 p.m. service. So you went to church 7 days a week, and you had to go unless you were on your deathbed. And yeah, so that you went to school with these same kids that you grew up with and church, and it's that tight-knit community that they have this really strict rule of separation. You cannot eat with outsiders, you cannot go over to outsiders' houses, you cannot go to the movies, watch anything. Like, there's no entertainment. It's very, we're here to serve God, and if you're suffering in this world, well, then it's an indication that you're doing what's right. So basically, we're here for the suffering way, as they call it. So that's a little bit of background as to how I grew up, and obviously being a gay man in a very dominant, straight, alpha male, toxic alpha male environment, left me with a lot of trauma, which I would love to unpack with you all and share many of the experiences that I grew up with. Thanks, guys.